Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Estate Sale, where we go beyond the transactions and into the stories behind the sale. I'm George, and before I get started today, I just wanted to tell you a quick little thing. See the little Warriors basketball shirt I'm wearing today? I coach youth basketball 7th, 8th grade travel, and we needed a win today. It's the last game of the season. We needed a win. We needed the other team to lose, and if those two things happened, we'd make it to the playoffs. Those two things happened. Kids are very excited. I can't wait to get back to practice this week and have a great week of practice and, you know, have some fun doing this. So, little celebratory moment for us. I'm very excited, very happy. Proud coach moment, obviously. So, but anyway, moving on. So, today, actually, I wanted to share a story that really stuck with me. It's one that reminds us that estate sales, they're not just about selling things, like I always say. They're about people, they're about transition, they're about the emotions tied to a lifetime of memories. This particular sale was an elderly couple who had spent their entire life at the house. They spent decades there raising their family, filling it with love, memories, and of course, lots and lots of stuff. The reason for the sale was one we see too often. Um, Life was changing. They had to move on, not because they wanted to, unfortunately because they had to. The husband was showing signs of early onset dementia, and it had become too much for his wife to manage alone. They'd made the difficult decision to move out of town to be closer with their daughter. They actually moved. They were moving to a house literally right next door to the daughter. If you've ever been in a house like this during a setup or something like that for an estate sale, you know there's a certain amount of weight in the air. You can feel it. This wasn't just another move; it was a goodbye. And for the wife, it was clear she really didn't want to leave. She was tired of the process, tired of making decisions, and just emotionally drained from the reality of it all. She struggled to let go of the things because the things represented a life she wasn't ready to leave behind. Every morning during setup, her husband would come out to the garage, shake my hand, introduce himself as if it was the first time we'd met. He'd start telling me stories about the items in the garage, where they came from, what he used them for, little memories attached to them. And every day I'd stand there, listen, ask questions, because even though it was the same introduction, the same stories, I knew it mattered to him. And honestly, it mattered to me too. You know, his wife would come in from time to time. She'd try to coax him back out of the garage, and I just let her know, I told her he's not bothering me. I enjoy it. I enjoy talking with him. I think she appreciated that. I could see in the way that she'd step back for a moment, take a breath, and let me have that time with him. Maybe it gave her a few minutes of peace in the chaos. I don't know. Maybe it was a small break from the weight, from like the overwhelming weight of the move. The morning of the sale, they left their home for good. As they were leaving, the mother stopped and told me she really appreciated my kindness. She thanked me as she left with tears in her eyes. That moment stuck with me, and I won't ever forget it. Saying goodbye is never easy, but the sale, but that particular sale, like so many others, was more about just sorry was about more than just emptying a house. It's about helping a family transition. It's about making those goodbyes just a little bit easier. Sometimes the most important part of my job isn't pricing, isn't selling, it's listening, it's showing up, it's understanding that every item has a story and every goodbye carries weight, you know. So that's another chapter closed, another family moving forward, another reminder of why I do what I do, So thank you for tuning in to Beyond the Estate Sale. If you enjoyed the story, please be sure to follow along for more episodes. I'll try to get them every week as I can. So until next time, take care. And remember, every item has a story, and every goodbye is just the start of a new chapter. And I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.